Welcome to Stompbox, I'm Richard.
And I'm Jamie.
And today we are talking delay pedals and we have got a world exclusive for you. Jay, tell me, what is one of your favourite delay pedals?
Favourite delay pedal on the market at the moment is the Mooer Reecho. It's small, very affordable, in the compact pedalboard friendly size, which Mooer have been phenomenally popular with. It's a digital delay pedal with analogue simulation and it's brilliant.
Fantastic. Well, what if I told you that I've got here a Reecho Pro?
What?
The Reecho Pro, it's not out yet. This is a prototype pedal. And just got my hands on it. We have no instructions for it, but thought it'd be a good idea to do a video and let you guys know all about it. A number of extra features, aside from the fact that, yeah, it's a little bit bigger, still very, very compact. Clearly 2 foot switches. What do those foot switches do? Well, they operate presets, they operate tap tempo, a dedicated tap tempo button, and they also operate a fully featured looper. So pretty useful there. We haven't got pricing on this yet, but we reckon it's going to be round about twice the price of the Reecho, which, given you've got the looper in there, a load more modes, a load more control over the sound of the Echo.
Very good value for money.
Pretty good. So I'll tell you a bit about what does this have that this one doesn't. So on here we've got 3 modes. We've got the analog, the real echo and the tape echo modes. All of those are featured here. This is our mode dial, so we've got those 3 modes. We've also got a standard digital delay. We've then got a tube echo, and you're going to love this one, we've got a galaxy mode.
Galaxy mode.
Every guitarist needs a galaxy delay. Over here, we've got a mode switch which will determine how the delays, or what effect is applied to the delays. So normal, which is what you would get in the Reecho, but then you've got modulated delay, you've got dynamic delay, which will actually respond to your pick attack. We've got reverse delay, and we can also flick it into loop mode. Up here, the other controls, we've got far more than here, where on the standard version you've got effect level, feedback and your delay time. So you're pretty standard controls for any delay pedal. Rather than effect level here, you've got separate wet and dry controls. You've got your delay time and your feedback. You've also got low cut and high cut, so you can really tailor the sound of your delays to how you like them. Finally, there's 2 modes here, 2 extra controls. One will enable ping pong mode, and the other is the trail. So I know one of the things you're not so keen on here.
Off.
That's right. So any true bypass pedal on a delay, you turn it off, your delays are going to stop instantly. Yeah. Now you can still do that. If you want to keep this in true bypass, you just keep the trails off, that's a true bypass pedal. You put the trails on, it goes to buffered bypass, you turn the effect off, those delays will continue to sound until they fade out. Ping pong will sound particularly good in stereo, because that's the other thing. This is a stereo in and stereo out delay, as opposed to the mono of the Reecho. So there's a hell of a lot more in this. Still very, very compact, pedalboard friendly. Really excited. It's probably going to be out sometime this summer. That's 2014 for those that are watching it in the future. And can't wait. So let's get it plugged in, see what you think of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go for it.
Fantastic. Well, that's a pretty nice guitar you've got there, Jamie.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's got the Ibanez Road Course series. It's the RC330. And I've got the pickup selector set to the neck position for most of it. I may chop and change, and it's also loaded with single coils.
Fantastic. We are running through an AC30 C2. Do you want to give us the clean sound?
Yeah, here's a clean sound with the pedals bypassed.
Okay, what we'll do then, if you want to run through some playing, I'll mess with the controls. Important to tell the guys watching, this is a prototype pedal. It's landed in our hands minutes ago.
No instruction manual.
Instruction manuals, who needs them? So, some of these sounds and settings may not be as rehearsed as you might like, but that's because they're not rehearsed. So bear with us. If we just start then with a pretty standard delay, just as you would have heard on the re-echo, then we'll use that as a starting point and go from there. So let's see what this sounds like. So that's a pretty standard delay. I'm going to just put some modulation onto that by flicking this dial around. So the same sort of thing. And again, if we do the same riff, I'm going to mess with the low cut first and then the high cut so you can hear the tonality changing of the delays. So. So there we've got the high cut, sorry, the low cut on full. We had started with it on low, so just give us another one there.
Yeah, that's a nice little feature,
low.
actually.
And I'll flick it around again so the low cut is now on full. Just takes the bass out of the delayed signal. I'll bring it back round to about 12 o'clock. I'll do exactly the same then with the high cut, so we can hear that. That's going to make the tone much darker. So if you do the same riff,
little riff.
and again, I'll turn that all the way up. So a much darker tone there.
Yeah, that's a really nice little feature.
Okay, so and the mode we've had set here is the real echo. So if we move then, I guess the digital delay, which is going to be a nice clean delay, and I'll take the modulation back off. Let's try that, see what we've got. That one might be a bit better.
Yeah.
Lovely. And let's see where else we can go with this then. Let's try that with reverse. Let's see what happens on the reverse.
Same sort of riff, or should I play some leady stuff?
Let's do some leady stuff, yeah. In fact, do you want some distortion on with one?
Yeah, we've got a Mooer pedal in the mix here. We've got a Mooer cruncher distortion, which is a nice sort of high gain distortion. So I'll do some little leady licks.
Now, that didn't sound particularly delayed to me, but let me take the dry down and the wet up for the reverse. So let's try that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we probably need to spend more time with that one. That's not
Most
sounding quite
certainly
the same.
experimenting here.
Absolutely. The loop, I think we'll just ignore the loop because we know what loopers do, we know what they sound like. If you want to see demos on loopers, then check out our YouTube channel, or anyone else's for that matter. There's many, many demos out there, so we'll ignore the loop features, just to say that there is a stop button, dedicated stop button, and this is your record or play button on the left here. So, moving along, we've got the tube echo mode, so let's try that one.
Distortion, no distortion?
We'll have this without distortion, shall we? I just noticed that's still on reverse, so I'm going to switch that back round to normal.
Nice tubey.
Galaxy, we should have started with this one really. The one everyone is going to want to hear.
I haven't even heard this yet, so.
So let's see what it does. I'm increasing the wet signal. That's me changing the delay time. So what I've done there is by taking, increasing the low cut to maximum, taking all the bass out of the delay, and decreasing the high cut to the minimum, we've got almost a shimmery sort of effect there, it sounds to me like. I've increased the wet signal higher than the dry. We could have that with modulation, see if that's might get a nice effect. Bringing some of the bass back in there. I'll take the high cut out.
That sounds nice.
So we've done, do the opposite here. That's the one, isn't it? There?
That's the setting.
Now just press the ping pong mode there as well. I'm not sure how much effect this has in mono. It seems to be doing something, but we are running in mono here. That is nice. We'll have a quick look at dynamic mode. So I guess if we go back to the digital delay, I'll put the low cut and the high cut back to 12. I'll bring back the wet and the dry back in line with each other. Let's see what that one does. So dynamic, so you're going to need to...
Dynamics, playing hard, playing soft, see how it responds.
Yeah, it should be a different sort of... we're not sure yet whether this adjusts the feedback, I would imagine, or the delay time, or we'll find out.
We shall see. That's obviously quite a hard picking technique if I do some soft stuff.
I think it's delaying when you stop playing. It's not actually playing, it's not delaying while you're playing.
As opposed to?
If you carry on playing, like when you play a riff, at the end of that riff it will delay the last note, it would seem to me. Try that. Yeah.
Clever.
Nice. Outside of that, we've got presets. You hold both foot switches down to store the presets. You've got the blue light flashing. You can recall 2 presets.
Tap tempo.
Tap tempo.
Don't forget.
So tap tempo, this is we've got blue light flashing there, which is giving us the speed, the delay time. I can just slow that right down, as well as, if I want to, speed it up. Okay, let's try, if we bring the time back to something sensible. The analog mode we've seen before, haven't we? But let's
We've seen it on the original, but let's see how it compares with the extra sort of controls.
And we'll put some modulation on there as well. low cut is up full on that one. Let's do it with a high cut. Cool. We've been through most of the modes there. I think we need to really spend some time with the pedal.
Absolutely, yeah.
When we get this into stock in the production version, we can do another video and tell people about it and actually sound like we know what we're talking about.
Very much so. We do. We've only just got the pedal, but hopefully that's giving you guys a bit of an introduction to it and a little bit of excitement about it coming out. So we're filming this now in March 2014. We expect it to be out around about the summer. Pricing and release date still to be confirmed. We can't wait for it. We think it's fantastic. We have got another video on our channel, which is the Mooer Pro, again, world exclusive to Stompbox. So please rate, please comment, please subscribe, and we'll see you again next time. Yep.